Welcome, my dear friends. Welcome to Touching the Edge. My name is Drake, and I'm so happy to see you today. I'm happy to see you during this time because this is the time that we were born for. And we have to find a way to approach this in which gives us the most agency, the most confidence, and the most calm. And so I want to ask you to take a look at something with me. I want to ask you to take a look at what is good, what is better, and what is best. What is good, what is better, what is best? I mean, we could go the other way. What is best, what is better, and what is good? So let's go the other way. What is best, what is better, and what is good? So what is best is when you have such contact with your intuition that your intuition tells you when not to go to a place. Or even on the other side, when to go somewhere. When the exact right situation is going to be there, the flow leads you to the right place, or the flow tells you, no, this does not feel right. And that is what is best. So what is better? What is better is when so the better is less than the best, but it's better than what is good. So the better is when you go to a place and you suddenly have an intuition, we should leave now. It's almost like, I used to, and I've had friends who've been that person for me. Like, I have a couple of male friends, and I've had some female friends who, at certain points in my life, I knew I could depend on them. I knew that they would tell me if they had a sense, if we were at a party or someplace that felt dangerous, they would tell me. They would say, it's time to go. Now imagine you have such a close friend, a hard friend, and you are somewhere with them, and they come to you and they whisper, let's go. Do you think you'll argue with them? If they have a sense of urgency in your voice, you'll go with them. You might say, okay, I'm going to find out later, but I'll go with you right now. I have that much trust in you. This is the relationship to our intuition that we want to develop. We can stimulate and strengthen our intuition. So what is best is having that intuition that tells you when to do something or when not to do something. The next level is when you have an intuition that says, okay, listening to it like a good friend, leave now. And all of a sudden you get out before trouble begins. Your intuition will tell you when it's time to leave a situation or a place or a relationship. Now, what's the next level? What is good? What is better? What is best? The basic level is what is good. So what is good is learning from the experience. It's so good to learn from the experience, even when we've had a painful relationship, to gain some knowledge from it, your role in the situation, how you could have done things differently, how you could have treated the person differently or set your parameters so that your limits were more respected. Learning things that you can bring it to the next level. That next relationship. I think there's another level. It's suffering without knowing it. To me, that is the deepest darkness, when you are suffering and not realizing that you're suffering. Because then you don't get the lesson. You don't get to understand your part in the play. So be aware of these different levels. Be aware of what's good, what's better, and what's best. And be aware of that place that has no light, which is the lack of awareness of suffering. Because when we are aware of it, we can transcend it. I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. Thank you. So use these different elements and ask yourself questions. Ask yourself questions that you listen to your own deepest heart and develop your relationship with your intuition. It will lead you if you trust it and listen to it. And understand that your intuition is always going to lead you towards your best self and not your worst self. If you find intuition leading you towards your worst self, that's impulse. Thank you so much for your time. I bring myself to and bow to you. Namaste, my friend. Thank you.